Today sets an important milestone for us at Renault, and I would say also for the Made in Europe. And beyond the symbol, it is, I think, a strategic choice. It begins with the story of electricity. We are talking about 3 plants in the north of France, which we will bring together to become one of the biggest and most competitive electric manufacturing facilities in Europe. We'll add to that a battery factory with a capacity of up to 24 gigas. By the end of 2024, this industrial ecosystem will create 700 additional permanent jobs, employ a total of more than 5,000 people, and produce more than 400,000 electric vehicles. Our Cléon plant will be the symbol of a successful transition from the era of combustion engines to the electric modules. We have worked a lot in the past year. We have created the conditions for our competitiveness in Europe, including in France. So how did we pull it off? First, we've been doing it for a decade now. Electrification at Renault is a continuum, is not a complete shift. We have just crossed the threshold of 10 billion kilometers traveled by 400,000 Renault EVs. Our 6 electric vehicles were built on 7 generations of platforms. 3 generations of batteries have been powering our EVs since the beginning. We monitor over 320,000 electric vehicles in real time and collected over 300 terabytes of data just in the past 12 months. That's the largest battery data set available to any OEM in Europe today. We are the first OEM to have developed its own e-motor. Beyond Zoe, we'll keep improving our efficiency thanks to smart, innovative technology such as axial flux. And we'll extend our value chain control by introducing our own power electronics, partnering with leading-edge European expert ST Microelectronics. Concretely, they will contribute to reduce waste of energy by 45% and cost by 30% at e-powertrain level. Through time, we have developed in-house battery expertise from cell to pack. Just by relying on the nickel, manganese, and cobalt chemistry and one unique cell footprint will cover 100% of our launches across all segments for Renault Group on a yearly basis. At cell level, we will offer 2 thicknesses. That way, our batteries will be either affordable for human and compact vehicles or highly performant for our higher-end or sporty models. By 2030, we'll drive our cost down by 60% at the pack level. For our customers, this chemistry choice delivers, we think, a very competitive ratio of cost per kilometer, with up to 20% more autonomy compared, for example, to LFP solutions, and a much, much better recycling performance. We are securing the production of 1 million electric vehicles by 2030, made in Europe, from battery sourcing to vehicle assembly. Our historical and strategic partnership with LG Chemical goes on and will provide the batteries for our upcoming Megane that you see here. 2 new partners will be joining to ramp up our production. This is Envision, which will provide us with an efficient, I would say, affordable solution for our CMF-B EV vehicles, starting with the Renault 5. This battery will be assembled in France with a carbon footprint reduction of up to 35% compared to the current ones, which are equipping the Zoe. As for our high-performance batteries, we are investing with a partner called Retour, specialized in low-carbon battery cell production. We will jointly develop with them and produce battery cells and modules in an innovation center on a pilot line, which we will build in France next year. By 2026, we aim at manufacturing our high-performance batteries in a best-in-class gigafactory, targeting 10 gigawatts for Renault Group here. So, optimal decision for product designs, efficient production setup, and EV lifecycle management, smart partnerships. Everything will lead the energy and make electric cars very popular. This is the concept. That's why we named it Electropop. We bet on iconic design and aim at, of course, at the top of the charts.
NMC features better electromechanical properties compared to other technologies. It offers the best customer benefits and the best cost-performance ratio for the entire Renault lineup, including the A and B segments. Better range on the WLTP cycle, better performance at low temperatures, better aging over lifetime, and an improved economic value during recycling by offering an optimized solution using high-voltage cells and a robust design. We will give the R5 an EV range of about 400 km on the WLTP cycle with a competitive cost below $85 per kilowatt-hour at module level. What we call the Gen 1 performance will make its debut on the all-new Megane next year, allowing a range of at least 450 km WLTP in its 60 kWh version. Then, by 2024, we will introduce an evolution of this technology, which we call Gen 2 performance. It will be featured on our sports car application. In order to further reduce charging times for a typical 15 to 80% charge from 20-25 minutes down to 12 minutes, Renault is targeting a charging rate higher than 4C at usable battery sizes with high energy density.
At Renault, the battery pack is vertically integrated, and our R&D drives the specification from cell to pack. More specifically, in case of cells, we work hand in hand with our supplier. Thanks to joint development activities with them, we achieve the best balance between performance, cost, and safety. From 2022, Renault will take one more step in the integration of battery cell development. Indeed, we will start a co-development thanks to new partnerships. To sum up, our target is to achieve less than $20 per kilowatt-hour in 2024 for the battery pack itself, including all functions for the best level battery performance.
To increase range and affordability, we can rely on our 10 years experience to continue to improve our efficiency in this area. As of today, we have already reduced the cost between first generation Zoe back in 2013 and the new Megane E by 20%. And that's only the beginning.
The electrically excited synchronous motor, so-called ESM, has several advantages. First, it is free of rare earth materials. Second, it is the most efficient technology for mid-load and highway driving conditions, particularly suitable for the European market. Third, it is an efficient and cost-oriented solution to optimize the energy consumption of 4x4 BEV application.
Simultaneous design and process development will reduce our investment to a level of around 50 million euros, making up to 500,000 units per year. It will also increase process flexibility to adjust to the market's needs. Today, we are capitalizing on our 10 years of EV experience, in particular, of course, with Zoe and Kangoo, to launch 2 new EV platforms. They are state-of-the-art in terms of both performances and cost efficiency.
Let's focus first on the benefit of CMF EV platform. The first benefit of this platform is the range. Indeed, the CMF EV platform offers a range up to 580 kilometers in WLTP, with a very low energy consumption. Thanks to this extended range, the Megane will do an iconic trip as Paris-Lyon, 470 km, with only one quick stop of 30 minutes, comparable to ICE journey. The second benefit of CMF EV platform is the great driving pleasure. The first benefit of CMF-B EV is its affordability. This is the first platform that will make BEV vehicle affordable for everyone. The CMF-B EV will allow to reduce the cost of our vehicle by 1/3 compared to the current generation of Zoe. The second benefit of CMF-B EV is its modularity. This platform is built to be modular. We can adjust track, tire diameter, and wheelbase. And so we can adjust different top hats with different styling, including some iconic design.
For all those technologies, battery, e-motor, power electronics, and platforms, we have state-of-the-art technology mostly shared within the Alliance, full setup of partnership with top players, and clear development plan within the Renaulution strategic plan. In one word, we are ready.
The manufacturing teams made a great job. We are very proud of them. This new entity, for the moment, will be 3 Renault plants in the north of France, Douai, Maubeuge, and Ritz, as well as a strong ecosystem of supplier facilities. It will be very close to the gigafactory of our partner Envision AESC in Douai. Renault Electricity will be the largest production center dedicated to the EV in Europe. This industrial integrating supplier, startups, and academics enhances the world sector because it's in the heart of European EV demand. France, the UK, Germany, Italy, and Spain will represent the 2/3 of EV demand in Europe in 2025. By offering Made in France cars, Renault Electricity become the biggest industrial project in France, and 100% in the spirit of the European Green Deal.
This single entity enables Renault Group to make these 3 plants the most competitive and efficient production unit for electric vehicles in Europe, with 400,000 vehicles produced per year by 2025.
With vehicle-to-grid technology, a car battery can be charged and discharged based on different signals, such as the amount of energy production or consumption nearby. The car becomes a power generator. Can you imagine, for example, a car connected 8 hours per day could generate a value potentially up to 400 euros per year through vehicle-to-grid? Renault has already assembled all required skills to offer V2G services. We will reach large scale from 2024 when we will launch new Renault 5. Today, the collection and recycling of EV batteries represent a net cost of around €1,000 per battery. Evolution in our overall battery collection and recycling process will allow Renault Group to divide the net cost of recycling by 3 by 2030. By viewing batteries through a circular economy lens, with the right tools and ecosystems in place at each step of the battery life cycle, the Renault Group is taking a clear competitive advantage and paving the way towards new sustainable business models and industry efficiency in line with its CSR policy.
This is our nouvelle vague. This is how we intend to bring modernity in the conversation. Beyond efficiency and competitiveness, this in-house approach gives us actually an amazing freedom when it comes to creating cars. We're freed from classic design and traditional platform constraints. Our vehicles are born electric. They bear our signature, our Renault touch to electrification. These vehicles will follow always the same principle. They have to be attractive, competitive, and contributive to the group's profitability. By 2025, in percentage, the contribution margin of the new electric Renault models will be in line with their ICE equivalents. Our numbers are good, our looks are even better. We have taken our bestseller Megane and given it an electric revamping, making a totally new car on a totally new platform. We have taken the iconic Renault 5 and given it a modern electric twist. Renault 5 will be made in electricity, the north of France, from battery to e-powertrain to assembly on a totally new EV compact platform. This is today. So let's talk about tomorrow. We will revive another magic, I would say, iconic star. Internally, we named it Forever to signify our intention to make it an instant classic. And as you see, it won't come alone. And this is on the Renault side. On the avant-garde side, the Alpine Dream Garage we unveiled in January is coming actually true, starting 2024, and I can't really wait to see some electric Alpines on the road.